Breaking news as we come on the air now at noon. A verdict is in for whether Robert Bowers is eligible for the death penalty. Andy Sheehan joins us live from outside the federal courthouse with the breaking details. Andy.
Well, Erica, it took less than 2 hours for the jury to decide that Pittsburgh synagogue gunman Robert Bowers is eligible for the death penalty. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, they'll need to decide whether he should face the ultimate punishment.
This was an act of anti-Semitism, not an issue of mental illness. This was hatred towards Jews.
The defendant, Robert Bowers, displayed no reaction as the jury rendered its decision, deciding he willingly and knowingly murdered 11 innocent worshipers in October 2018 and is eligible for the death penalty. The jury voted unanimously. Bowers met all 3 thresholds. The defense did not challenge 2 of them: that Bowers is over the age of 18 and that he met at least 1 of 4 aggravating factors, including whether there were multiple victims and whether those victims were vulnerable. But the jury also decided Bowers was capable of forming an intent to kill, the only issue debated in this phase of the trial. In its vote, the jury did not buy the defense argument that Bowers is mentally ill and driven by delusions and so could not form a true intent to kill. The defense called a parade of mental health experts who testified Bowers has an abnormal brain and suffers from schizophrenia and epilepsy, which led him to wild anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. In his summation, defense attorney Michael Burt said a, quote, delusional belief system took over his thinking and compelled Bowers to plan and execute the attack. But in finding Bowers eligible, the jury appeared to embrace the counseling of U.S. prosecutor Sue Song, who asked them to, quote, use your common sense. Song said Bowers was calm, focused, and goal-oriented when he coldly and methodically murdered those 11 defenseless victims. To this day, she says, Bowers celebrates committing, quote, the worst anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history. The congregation and the families themselves are divided on the death penalty and whether it should be imposed. But Jeff Finkelstein, the CEO of the Jewish Federation, said today's decision is a matter of justice for all.
I want to thank the jury for all of their incredible work. I also hope that the next phase of the trial, which will allow the families of the victims an opportunity to speak, will give them a sense of relief and fulfillment.
Now, the jury will be returning on Monday morning to begin hearing testimony in that final sentencing phase. The government and the prosecution estimate that this will take about 2.5 weeks, and then the jury will be called upon to decide whether Robert Bowers faces the ultimate punishment. Reporting live at the U.S. Courthouse downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.